From humble beginnings, the rise of a dynasty that would change the course of history. How did a small Turkish tribe on the fringes of the Byzantine Empire transform into a mighty empire that would straddle 3 continents and influence the world for centuries? The story of the Ottoman Empire is one of ambition, military prowess, and strategic brilliance, a saga of relentless expansion and cultural fusion. It is a tale of how a nomadic people, led by visionary leaders, rose to challenge and ultimately conquer some of the most powerful empires of their time, leaving an indelible mark on history. The Ottoman Empire traces its roots back to the late 13th century, a period of upheaval and change in Anatolia, where shifting alliances and power struggles were the norm. The Seljuk Sultanate of Rum, weakened by Mongol invasions, began to fragment, creating a power vacuum that ambitious leaders sought to fill. Amidst this chaos, a young warrior named Osman emerged, leading his clan, the Kai, to carve out their own domain in northwestern Anatolia, laying the foundation for what would become a vast empire. Osman's successors, known as sultans, continued his legacy of expansion, pushing the boundaries of their territory further with each generation. They skillfully exploited the weaknesses of their neighbors, both Byzantine and Turkish, turning every opportunity into a stepping stone for their growing empire. Through a combination of diplomacy and military might, they expanded their territories, attracting warriors and scholars to their banner, creating a melting pot of cultures and ideas. The early Ottomans embraced Islam, which provided a unifying force for their expanding realm and helped to solidify their rule over diverse populations. They adopted the title of Ghazi, warriors of the faith, and offered protection to Muslims living under Byzantine rule, positioning themselves as defenders of Islam. This potent mix of religious zeal and military ambition fueled their early conquests, setting the stage for the rise of one of history's most formidable empires. The Ottomans' military success stemmed from their ability to adapt and innovate, constantly evolving their strategies to meet new challenges. They embraced new technologies, such as gunpowder, which revolutionized warfare and gave them a significant edge over their adversaries. The Ottomans incorporated diverse military traditions into their armies, drawing from the vast array of cultures within their empire. Their forces included Turkish cavalrymen known for their speed and agility, and Balkan infantry who were renowned for their resilience and strength. Additionally, they had skilled archers from across the empire whose precision and expertise were crucial in many battles. One of the most formidable elements of the Ottoman army was the Janissary Corps, an elite infantry unit that was unique in its time. This elite infantry unit was unique in its time, setting a standard for military excellence and discipline. Composed of Christian boys taken from conquered territories and converted to Islam, the Janissaries were rigorously trained from a young age. The Janissaries underwent rigorous training from a young age, instilling in them a sense of duty and loyalty. Loyal only to the Sultan, they became renowned for their discipline, loyalty, and fighting prowess, making them a key component of the Ottoman military machine. The Janissaries were armed with the latest weaponry, including muskets and cannons, which made them a formidable force on the battlefield. They were organized into a hierarchical structure with strict discipline and a strong esprit de corps, fostering unity and effectiveness. Their training emphasized loyalty, obedience, and martial skill, making them a formidable force on the battlefield, capable of executing complex maneuvers with precision. The Ottoman military was not just about brute force, it was also a sophisticated organization with a well-developed logistical system. Ensuring that their armies were always well supplied. The Ottomans built roads, bridges, and fortifications to support their campaigns, creating a network that facilitated rapid troop movements and supply distribution. They established a system of military camps and supply depots to ensure that their armies were well supplied even on long campaigns, demonstrating their strategic foresight and organizational prowess. The year 1453 marked a watershed moment in Ottoman history, the conquest of Constantinople. For centuries, the Byzantine capital, with its towering walls and strategic location, had stood as an impenetrable bastion against invaders. Its fall to the young Sultan Mehmed II sent shockwaves throughout Europe and ushered in a new era in Ottoman power. Mehmed II, known as the Conqueror, was determined to capture the legendary city. He assembled a massive army and navy equipped with the most advanced weaponry of the time, including enormous cannons. The siege of Constantinople was a spectacle of epic proportions, a clash of civilizations that captivated the world. For weeks, the Ottomans bombarded the city walls with relentless cannon fire, while Byzantine defenders fought valiantly to repel the attackers. Finally, on May 29, 1453, Ottoman forces breached the city walls and poured into Constantinople. The fall of Constantinople was a momentous event with far-reaching consequences. It marked the end of the Byzantine Empire, the last vestige of the Roman world, and signaled the rise of the Ottoman Empire as a major power in the Mediterranean and beyond. The legacy of Mehmed II, architect of an empire. Mehmed II's conquest of Constantinople in 1453 cemented his legacy as one of the greatest Ottoman rulers. This monumental event marked the end of the Byzantine Empire and the beginning of a new era. He not only captured the city but also made it his new capital, renaming it Istanbul. The transformation of Constantinople into Istanbul was a significant cultural and political shift. Under his patronage, Istanbul flourished as a center of trade, culture and learning, attracting scholars, artists and merchants from across the empire and beyond. The city became a melting pot of diverse cultures and ideas. Mehmed II was a shrewd administrator and a patron of the arts and sciences. His court was a hub of intellectual activity, where scholars and artists thrived. He commissioned mosques, libraries and hospitals, and invited scholars and artists from across the Islamic world to his court. These institutions played a crucial role in the cultural and scientific advancements of the time. He reformed the Ottoman legal system and introduced new coinage, measures and weights to unify the empire. These reforms helped streamline administration and fostered economic growth. He expanded the empire's borders, conquering territories in the Balkans, Anatolia and North Africa. His military campaigns were marked by strategic brilliance and relentless ambition. He established a powerful navy, challenging Venetian dominance in the eastern Mediterranean. This naval strength was crucial for securing trade routes and asserting Ottoman influence. His reign marked the transformation of the Ottoman Empire from a regional power into a global empire. The empire's influence extended far beyond its borders, impacting regions across Europe, Asia and Africa. Mehmed II's legacy extends beyond his military conquests and administrative reforms. His contributions to art, culture and science left a lasting impact on the world. He was a complex figure, a ruthless conqueror who was also a patron of the arts and a scholar in his own right. His multifaceted personality made him a unique and influential leader. He left an indelible mark on Ottoman history, shaping the empire's destiny for centuries to come. His vision and leadership continued to be remembered and celebrated. The Ottoman Empire's economic success was rooted in its strategic location at the crossroads of trade routes connecting Europe, Asia and Africa. Istanbul, the empire's capital, became a bustling hub for international commerce, where merchants from across the globe exchanged goods, ideas and cultures. The Ottomans maintained a relatively stable and prosperous economy for much of their history. They controlled key trade routes, levied taxes on trade and benefited from the flow of goods and ideas through their vast territories. Their economy was a complex mix of agricultural production, artisanal crafts, and international trade. The Ottoman state played an active role in regulating the economy, setting prices, and ensuring the supply of essential goods. They established a system of caravanserais, roadside inns that provided lodging and protection for merchants and their goods, facilitating trade across the empire. The Ottoman Empire's economic system was not without its flaws. Corruption, inflation, and economic stagnation plagued the empire in later centuries. However, for much of its history, the Ottoman economy was a dynamic and interconnected system that supported the empire's growth and prosperity. The rise of the Ottoman Empire had a profound impact on world history, shaping the political, economic and cultural landscape of Europe, Asia and Africa for centuries. The Ottomans controlled key trade routes, connecting east and west, and facilitated the exchange of goods, ideas and cultures. Their conquest shifted the balance of power in the Mediterranean, ending the Byzantine Empire and challenging European dominance. The Ottomans' embrace of Islam and their patronage of Islamic art and architecture had a lasting impact on the cultural development of the Islamic world. The Ottoman Empire's legacy is complex and multifaceted. They were both conquerors and builders, leaving behind a legacy of architectural wonders, cultural achievements, and administrative innovations. Their empire served as a bridge between East and West, facilitating cultural exchange and shaping the course of global history. The Ottoman Empire's story is a reminder that even the mightiest empires rise and fall. It is a tale of ambition, innovation, and cultural exchange, but also of conquest, decline, and the challenges of maintaining a vast and diverse empire. As we reflect on the Ottoman Empire's legacy, we are left with questions about the nature of power, the impact of cultural exchange, and the enduring influence of the past on the present. How did the Ottomans manage to rule such a vast and diverse empire for so long? What lessons can we learn from their successes and failures? And how does their legacy continue to shape our world today? These are questions that continue to fascinate historians and challenge us to grapple with the complexities of the past.